going on, guys? It's Hockey Guy here, and Matt Murray is no longer a Pittsburgh Penguin. So we're going to discuss the details of the trade and what's next. So the Penguins traded Matt Murray to the Ottawa Senators for the 52nd overall pick in this draft. Obviously, we don't know who the pick is yet. At the time I'm filming this video, the news just recently broke. So they're still on pick 40 or whatever. So. And they're taking forever, so I'm not going to wait. So we got Jonathan Gruden, who's a prospect. He's 20 years old. He's 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, so not too big, not too small. He's a left-handed shot. He played for the London Knights in the OHL. Played 59 games, had 30 goals, 36 assists for 66 points, so not bad for 59 games. 23 penalty minutes, so he didn't take that many penalties, and he was a plus 20. So not bad. I don't take a guy that's a plus 20. Which, I'm kind of surprised they got a second-round pick for him, for Murray. I was expecting maybe a prospect and a third-round pick at best. I was thinking more of a fourth. But I will take a second-round pick for Matt Murray. And obviously, we don't know how this is. We're not going to know how these guys turn out for at least a couple of years, I would assume. I don't know if they're going to play. If it were up to me, if I were the Penguins, I would blow the team up completely and play some of these guys, but they're not going to gut the team like they should. So, but yeah, I think it's a very interesting trade. I think we got a great deal for it. I think we got more than I thought. I didn't think we were going to get a prospect that's going to get 30 goals, but, well, we did. So I'm very happy about this trade, the Matt Murray drama and all that. We knew one of our goalies was going to go, and we knew it was going to be Matt Murray. So, which leaves the question, what the hell is next? Obviously, we have Casey DeSmith. Is he going to back up Tristan Jarry? We know Jarry's going to be the starter. We all know that. But the backup goalie, I have a feeling it's probably going to be Casey DeSmith. He played well when he's played well when he's been in the NHL. He's had stretches of really good play. So I would say it's probably going to be him. There's also rumblings that the Penguins could potentially bring back Marc-Andre Fleury. I don't think so, but they could bring back Fleury. There's a lot of guys in the open market. Braden Holtby, which the Penguins are definitely not getting Braden Holtby. You're dreaming if you think they're going to get Holtby. Corey Crawford. There's Henrik Lundqvist. I don't think we're going to get Lundqvist. Although Lundqvist is basically a backup these days. I don't know if he's going to sign with the Penguins because he wants to go to a good team, and I don't think the Penguins are going to be any good. I just think their core is just too old. But, so it's I'm really curious because I know there were rumors a month or so ago that the Penguins were going to get not Craig Anderson. Although Craig Anderson is an unrestricted free agent, the Penguins might be able to get Frederik Andersen from the Leafs. There was rumors about the Penguins trading with Toronto, which I think it was 1-for-1, which I would not have taken Anderson and Murray 1-for-1. No, Anderson's too old. So I'm very happy that they got a prospect and a draft pick. I think that's what they should have gotten. I was hoping they were going to get a higher draft pick and a prospect. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see where the goaltending situation goes from here. We all know Jarry's the starter, the backup. I have a feeling it's going to be Jarry and DeSmith. But, they could surprise us and get another goalie. There's plenty of goalies out that are unrestricted free agents. So, it's definitely going to be a really, really interesting next couple of days. I'll just say that. The draft is going on now. There was already another trade today. It actually kind of involves a Penguin. Nick Bonino traded to Minnesota. So former Penguin Nick Bonino off to Minnesota. But yeah, I think Matt Murray had a great. Obviously the last 3 years haven't been good for him. He's been very, very inconsistent. And as a Penguin fan, I think he's one of the most frustrating goalies in the league to watch because he's so. But again, when Marc-Andre Fleury was here, Matt Murray was unbelievable. He won 2 Stanley Cups. He had 3 consecutive playoff shutouts between 2017 and 2018. So but against Washington in particular in 2018, he fell apart. Obviously against the Islanders, completely fell apart, and against Montreal, he wasn't any good. So he's been very, very inconsistent. He hasn't really found his game. Ever since Flower left, it's really... I didn't think it was going to have that big of an effect on him, but it definitely did. Because he just was not able to put up the numbers that he was putting up. And I still think they should have kept Marc-Andre Fleury when it came to the expansion draft. But hey, Tristan Jarry had a really good year last year. If you saw my re-signing, my video that I talked about them re-signing him, you'll know his stats. He was unbelievable. But I just think the Penguins' core is old, and I don't see them making the playoffs, and even if they would have kept Murray, I don't see them being any better. I just think the core is just really old, and it's time to move on. But Tristan Jarry is 3 years, obviously. But yeah, I think it's a great trade for both teams. I mean, the Ottawa Senators have already made a lot of picks. I think the Senators, and I even think this year they could potentially be fighting maybe for a playoff spot. I think within 2 years, though, they're going to be a really good... I think Ottawa's going to be a really competitive team in a couple of years. Now, obviously, Matt Murray has not, as of I'm filming this video, he has not been signed by the Senators. So they could maybe make another trade. I don't know. I know he wants a lot of money. Money that he's not going to get. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they re-sign him or not. So I'm really curious. But let me know below what you guys think of the Matt Murray trade. Was the return good, fair, or a bust? So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you really liked it. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.